everybody, I am Sarah, and today in this video I want to show you how to create the super natural, pretty, casually curly waves. So if you want to know how I created this look, keep on watching and you'll know how to do this on your hair. Okay, so I start off by parting my hair, and I do that by just sliding back with my fingers from about the top of my ear. And then I just put a clip in to secure that. Okay, so part it in the middle in the back and bring your hair to the front, and then comb it before you start. Okay, so I start showing you how I create my curls or waves by using a tool that's not hot, so I can show you how I do that like pretty slow, so you can actually really learn how to do it. I am using actually a crimper because I don't have two flat irons, but you don't use a crimper at all. Never. Don't do that. Don't do what I do with a crimper. Okay, so you take a section. I would, in my case, just part that in two pieces. You comb it. You take your flat iron, and the way you go in is you have your thumb in the front. Like, you don't go in like, you could go in like this, but I'll show you how I do it and how it works best for me. So you go in while your thumb is in the front. When you're around here, you already start turning your hair around with the tool. Okay, sorry people, my memory card was full, so my camera just stopped recording. So let's do this again. Okay, so I part this into pieces. Thumb up front, you go in, and before you actually close your tool, because when you close it and then turn it, you're staying at the same point for a pretty long time, and this could like put so much heat on your hair that you can see a kink. So you want to go in, and before you even close your tool, you turn your hair around with a flat iron, and then when you turn around, then you close it, and then you start sliding the flat iron down with moving it a little bit more in this like curve form. And when you're around here and you have just a little bit of hair left outside, you start to open a flat iron and just go out, because that is creating this natural wave. Okay, so let's do this again. So you take the part of your hair, you have your thumb up front, you go into your hair, leave your tool open, turn around, close the tool, start slowly going down, turning around the flat iron, a little bit hair left, you open and you glide out. Okay? So let's get started with an actual hot flat iron. Okay, so got my actual flat iron. I'm using the Cerion Plus from Tondeo. It's a German brand. They do also like scissors and razors, especially for cosmetologists. I'm not sure if you can buy this here in the US, but you can just use your flat iron, whatever you're using. Okay, so I am parting my hair like I just said earlier. I go in with my tool, I go down, and I go out before I'm all the way down. Okay? So this is what it looks like. And then I go ahead with the next part. I go in, And I go on. Okay, the other side, how I like to do it, I go again on this side in with my thumb on the front. Okay, so you go in. A little bit of hair left. You go out. Okay, so on this side, I don't know if that will be the same for you. It's a little more complicated the way you go to have the hair actually stay on the place where the heat is and not go out like to a place like here. So what I like to do, go in, turn around, close, and then I kind of hold my hair here, make sure that it stays in place. A little bit of hair left, you go out. Okay. Part your hair again. I go like to the corner of my upper face shape around here, slide to the back. Put this up and secure it. Part it in the middle, bring it to the front. What are we going to do first? Combing it. So take my hair, take a section, go in, turn around, close it. And I go out. And the other side. Go in, close to iron, go down, a little bit out and out. Okay, last part. So now make sure you have your hair with a part where you actually want to have your part. Okay, and I'll do exactly the same. I part it in the middle and bring all my hair to the front. Okay, so take my section. Little part left and I go out. If you've never done that, I would totally recommend you to try this with a cold tool and just kind of learn the movement itself while your iron's cold so that you don't burn your hair, because that's what you not want to do. We do not want your hair to get hurt. We just want it to look pretty. Go in, turn it around, leave a little bit out, and that's it. Here I go in a little higher for that front part, but you can do that. It's focusing. Sorry, people. I go in a little higher because I just like what it looks like, but you can do that however you prefer. So you go in, close it while you're turning, leave a little hair out, and that's it. Okay. Little bit out. That's it. So here in the front of that side, I leave a small tiny part out. Oopsie. If you mess up, you'll just do it again. And then the last piece, the last part of my hair, leave a little bit out and out. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do now is important because this does not look what we want to have. So you can now take either a brush or your fingers. I'm going to use my fingers. If you use a brush, it will make the curl look a little fuller, but I just want it to be like really naturally curly, wavy. So I'm taking my hands and I'll just start to go through the curls. And then on the other side. Perfect. And then I start to use a little bit of hairspray. I'm going to use, for right now, the Redken Control Addict number 28. Looks like this. I don't know if it's sharp. It's focused. Yeah. Okay. So shaking it, and then you just grab your hair a little bit here that it comes a little more up, and you just start spraying it between your curls, and then all the way down. Same on the other side. Then you can just like grab into it a little bit again. If you need a little more, you can add a little more. And there you go. As you can see, it's like super natural. It looks like super wavy, but it doesn't look like that perfect curl like an angel's curl. It's like really casual, but it looks really pretty. I really love to do that. Yeah, and if you want, you could also put a little texture spray in it, or you can have a little wax or gel, rub it into your hands, the palm of your hands, and then just work it into your hair. Yep, that's it. Like everything else, it needs practice. If you've never done that before, it might take a little longer. If you already know how to do curls with a flat iron, you'll pick up really fast on how to do this. But however, if you're a total flat iron curl newie, or if you already are like super good with a flat iron, you'll get a hold of this for sure. You just need to practice. So hang in and try. So thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, hit the subscribe button and let me know in the comments below what you think about this and if it worked out for you. Mwah.